Hi, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I'm sick. I've had a cold all week. That's why I haven't been on. Sorry if I cough or sneeze or do whatever my body decides to do. Oh. So, don't have a lot to talk about. Um, just gonna gab about whatever. We're gonna color this little dude, and it's in Pop Manga's Beauties and Beasties by Camellia Dierko. So yeah, that's what my plan is. And I'm thinking, see, I have a little purple dude. I have a little green girl. So I'm thinking I want a little blue guy. And that's my plan. Doesn't mean it'll work. I'm hoping, but not positive, that the pencils I have out are gonna work. There I go doing the thing already. We are going to try them. Which ones are these? Okay. So we're going to use the square brute funners. I always say when I say brute funners. Okay, let's see. I am hoping, it's pretty windy outside, that everything does what it's supposed to do with my internet. Watch your ears. I'm going to sharpen a pencil. One more time. Watch your ears. And I think those two will work. So we don't need to sharpen anymore for a little bit anyways. Let's see what I have here. Because the brute funners do not have names, and if they do, it's in a whole different language. I couldn't even tell you. I'm going to turn on the other light. Yeah, I have no idea. So we're just going to see what we have here and then go from there. Okay, so we're going to start off with the lightest color, which looks to be some sort of baby blue. And we're just going to do the fur for right now, because I'm not sure. I want his little fingers and toes to be blue. Done with dinner. We had smoked sausage and fried potatoes. It was really good. I don't know if y'all remember, well, I don't know if you guys did or not, but when I was a kid, when my Mom would make the fried potatoes and smoked sausage, because we had that when I was a kid. It's a pretty common thing. That, there was always usually some left. And being kids, we always got hungry like an hour after dinner, it seemed like. So we used to go in there and slice a piece of the smoked sausage, because she would usually cook that separate or in bigger chunks, not slices, inside the fried potatoes. So we'd take a chunk of it and slice it in half and put it on a piece of bread, and then put fried potatoes on the bread. Now, if there was no sausage left, we always just put the fried potatoes. And I'm telling you, you guys might think I'm nuts, but fried potatoes, a piece of bread, a little bit of salt, and pepper, and you got a fried potato sandwich, and it is so good. But you got to remember, my mom was a single mom, so you ate what you ate. You were thankful to get it, but it was good. Those were good times. I think these pencils on this paper is going to be a workout. But you know what? We're going to work them out, because sometimes you can't just turn around and go in your cabinet and get another set. So you work with what you got, right? Right. And just because people say that the pencils don't like the paper, doesn't mean they won't work on the paper. It's just harder for you to get them to do what you want them to do. But it can be done. Depends on how hard you want to work at it. Okay, so we got that. We'll come in with a darker color. Go around the edge. We don't want his skin to necessarily be blue, but we do want his eyebrows too, because that's his hair. I hope you all are doing good and staying warm. It has been cold here. Not as cold as it was. I should say that. But it's been windy and gloomy all day today. this past weekend, it was cold, low 30s all day, nighttime into the 20s. Yay, spring is here, right? Not. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. Yesterday or the day before, we had one day that was warmer. And it hit 48. Felt like a heat wave. Sorry for the sniffling, can't help it. I'm trying not to talk out my nose. I know, it sounds terrible. I hate sniffling, but I can't help it. I think this Saltute's going to be really cool looking. I think I might color this and send it over to my niece and nephew and tell them that it's Dingledorf's school picture. They will think it is so funny. I mean, they're going to know I colored it, but they're still going to think it's funny. I can't believe how good he is now that he's older. He just lays in here and snoozes while I color. It's so cool. Now when he gets a little bit bigger, hopefully, I can get him to at least get halfway under the desk, because he's not going to be able to get all the way under, but at least halfway under, and keep my feet warm. But if I let him under there now, I'll just unplug all my stuff, so he's still curious about everything. The other day we had cornbread muffins. And we had, I think, one left over. And neither one of us was feeling very good. So we just tossed it in the trash instead of tossing it for the birds. Or giving it to the little kitties. He came out of the kitchen with the cornbread muffin in his mouth. Cornbread isn't that good for dogs to eat. So yeah, that was not good. Not to mention, he was in the garbage, so hubby was all pissed. He got a spanking. He learns quick because he hasn't been back in the trash that I have caught him. Alright, guys. I'm going to have you hang on a minute because I need to clear my nose. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. You have to get me another box of tissues out of the closet. So what are you guys going to do for Easter? I don't know what we're doing yet. If anything. Okay, he laid with me enough. Now he's going to go lay with Dad for a while. And then he'll come back in here. It's like he tries to take turns. I was trying to sleep last night. And when I say trying, I mean trying. I had such a headache. It was terrible. I couldn't sleep at all. I was still awake at 6:30 this morning. I couldn't get rid of my headache. And it was just one of those ones that just was pounding and just wouldn't let you relax. So finally, at 7 said, okay, this is it. I covered my eyes and put on an audiobook. Next thing I know, it was 11:10 when I woke up. So I've had a little over 5.5 hours sleep because I took a tiny little nap before dinner. So yeah, I'm tired. It's a good thing I don't do that every day. So right now, my hair's kind of like a salt and pepper, I guess. It's not dark pepper. It's like a light brownish blonde, and then a very white, I want to say white to gray, if there's such a thing. It's a very light silver underneath. Hi. How are you? Sorry, you kind of took me a little off guard there. So I'm thinking yes I am. It's Beauties and Beasties. I know the link is up top. More than welcome to hit it if you like. I know, isn't it? Well, I figured I had my little purple dude. So now I'm going to have my little blue dude. So anyways, I think, I don't know, it's kind of cool the color is. But I almost want to dye it. But I don't want to go through the headache of having nasty roots and having to get it dyed every so many weeks. So I don't know. We'll see. I might just get it cut. I don't know. I want to do something because I just get tired of doing the same old thing all the time. Like I said, if you're bored and you want to come up and have somebody to color with, you're more than welcome to come on up. I'm just hanging out. Already done told everybody I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Oh, I went to shoot. I can't think. Oh, Subway. Last Thursday or Friday. I don't remember which day, but I tried something different. Instead of getting a sub bun, I got a flatbread bread. Okay. I got a flatbread and it was so good. I will not get a sub bun when I go there, if I go there ever again. When I say ever again, I mean it because the price was like ungodly. It's like, really? For a sub? The person I was with, she's still kind of picky because she weighs like next to nothing. Got a ham and cheese flatbread. I got a BMT, which is kind of like an Italian sub, but they call it a BMT for some reason. And I don't like none of the stuff that they put on it, so I bring it home and put my own stuff on it. I had I put spinach and tomatoes and cucumbers and I might have put green pepper. I don't remember, but that's usually what I usually put on it. And then I brought it home and put some Caesar dressing on it. Oh, it was so good. So good. And then for dessert, because it was a special occasion, and that's what the person wanted for dinner. Her and my husband had cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. And then I was whipping their butt in, So I'm not sure how much of the dark blue I want in there. So we're just going to do a little bit at a time of each color because I'm not sure how I want to do this or where I want to go with it. I do think I want this all one color, though. I don't think I want to do a lighter spot underneath here. We might bring some of the darker out, actually. So I do have a haul coming up. I got the new Kirby book, The Reflection. I don't usually buy his collaboration books, but this one I did because I don't have, and I won't have, the Alien World and what was the other one? I don't know, there's another one of his that I didn't like, that I didn't get. And I noticed that there are some pages from those books that I wouldn't mind coloring. So I did get it for that reason. And then I have what's the other one? Oh, I have the new Creative Haven coming, Garden Gnomes. And then I did get some supplies, but I'm going to hold off on telling you guys because And they're already here, and I've already used them, but I want to show you with the haul that comes in, because I'm excited about them. Well, maybe I won't. You know, when I remember when I was telling you I was having a hard time finding something to color the Disney books with, well, I found something, and it's friggin' awesome. I got me some acrylic markers. Not the water, not the alcohol, but the acrylic. And I'll show you. They were reasonably priced. And oh, they work so nicely in those books. I'll show you. Hi, Blue Skies. How are you? Okay. I got these. And before I got those, I went and did the watercolor. I got new ones thinking there was something wrong with mine. Maybe they were old or something. So I got the new watercolor ones. These, they work, but I didn't like how they worked. So I still wasn't happy. So then I said, okay, we're going to try these. And if these didn't work, then I was done. I was just going to use what I had and be done with it. Well, baby, these worked fantastic. I love these markers. Let's see. Let's take out a red. Okay, I'm going to put these over here so y'all can see. Okay. They say acrylic marker on them. They're brush tip and fine tip. The fine tip works really great in the color by number Disney books. It does not have a color name on them, but I mean, you can pretty much tell it's red. And that's what it looks like. The lids fit on there very tightly. And that's what the brush looks like. And then, let's see. Okay. You can all see this, right? So that's the brush nib. And then this is the fine nib. Very smooth. Don't start. If you start, you have to go out of the room. No. They fit nicely in the box. There is metallic. I'll show you the colors. They do have the metallics, which they do look like that. Stop it. Sit down and behave. You're interrupting me. Leave. No, leave. So yeah, they do, the metallics do look like that. So, let me kick him out of here for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry. Oh. Come in here and behave. Find your bone. Go find your bone. He's awake. He wants my attention and he's not going to get it. Yes, they are very rich colors. Hold on, I got a cough. Yep, let me show you. I'll show you a metallic. Let's do the blue one. Everybody always shows the golds and silvers. Let's do a blue metallic. Okay, that's the blue metallic. It's really pretty. Yep, so I really like these colors. There's a green. They're so juicy. Did you hear that snap on there? It just snapped right on. That's the green metallic. So yeah, I was real excited about these. So I didn't find a bigger set. I think they only come in the 48 of this particular brand. But I'll keep looking because I really do like these and wouldn't mind having a bigger set. But it's for right now, it's enough colors. It's more than what I need. So yeah, I was all excited about those. Hold on, I'm gonna sharpen some pencils. Okay. Yeah, if you do the Disney Hatchet Hero books, those are excellent to use with the books. You know, they don't bleed through. They dry nicely. The page does not stick together on another page. Like if you use acrylic paints, like regular paints, then yeah, your pictures, if you don't put like parchment paper or something in between them, they will stick together. And I think that's kind of with any book, not just those. But yeah, I was very pleased. It was a good purchase. So how are you, Blue Skies, and what are you coloring? towards the end, well, who am I kidding? I was going to say towards the end of the stream, I was going to tell you guys something, but you know, my big mouth, I can't keep a secret. No, I can't other people's, just not my own. So I won't go into detail until I have more details, but I am in the works with 2 other creators, 2 other coloring channels, to do something really awesome. Not only will it benefit us as creators, but it will benefit you as subs. We don't have everything worked completely out yet, but as soon as we do, I will come on and tell everybody, because I contacted them and came up with this idea, and then I got sick. So we've still been talking, but we haven't been talking about that. And that's something we all agree on. It's an awesome idea, but there's things that needs to be worked out, and which way is it going to be feasible for us to do it and work out for you all. And I don't want to go giving you too many details, because until we work it out, I don't want somebody else stealing my idea. They can do that afterwards. So look forward to that. That should be coming up within the next, I'm going to say a week to 2 weeks. It shouldn't take us that long to. I'm on the mend. I won't be talking to them about it this coming weekend. It's a holiday weekend, and I'm just not going to do that. So I don't know. It might be before the weekend. See if I'll get a hold of them tonight and see if they have any particular time that we can all do it together this week. That's the thing, everybody's in different spots, and they have jobs and families, and so we're kind of working around that. But you guys are going to love it. It's going to be really cool. Oh, and I have I was kind of curious. I'll kind of explain this first. I was kind of curious yesterday when I was on Amazon looking around. I come up with really strange shit sometimes. But, you've got a case for your pencils, and you've got a case for, carrying your extra stuff. These little bitty, I don't know, pencil cases or little carry-in bags or whatever you want to call them for your extra like pens and your brushes to, brush your pages and all the other stuff. But I was curious on, do they have coloring bookcases? Like if you take your books out, say you're going somewhere or you're camping and it's raining, you got a place to put your books, you got something to put your books in to go from wherever you're at to your car? No. I mean, most of us probably do because we love our books and, we figure it out, but they do have things to put your books in. So I actually got me a case that carries everything. My books, my pencils, my little bags. So, yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool. Sorry if you hear my dog. He's outside underneath my art room window, barking at the people down the road at their house because, they usually got people out and about or their dogs out and about. And the two of them sit and bark at each other back and forth. It's kind of funny. He wants to play with the other dog. The other dog probably wants to eat him. It just doesn't seem to be a very friendly dog, so I asked my neighbors to try and make sure that it doesn't come over here because I don't want to be paying a vet bill for mine and theirs. Although if it's their dog that comes into my yard, it's kind of like their responsibility, but you know how that goes. They're kind of dog owners that, I don't know, really can't afford to have a dog. I really need to shut up. Okay, so I kind of got this figured out. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even view. Thank you for the thumbs up and sharing. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. I kind of want this a little darker. And I'm not pushing on the pencil. It's just, this is the second or third layer. So it's coming out, you know, a lot darker because there's more of it on there. Okay, I'm still not liking that. I think I'm running out of tooth. And when I say that, for the people that don't know, when I say I'm running out of tooth, that means the little toothy parts in the paper, like there's little crevices like this in your paper, little tiny ones. And as you color, these little tiny crevices fill up. And the more layers you put on it, the fuller these little crevices get. And then once they get full, they take no more. So it doesn't matter how many layers you put on there, it's going to be pointless. You're wasting your pencil and just making the picture look waxy. All right, where's my blender pencil? I can use this one, but I know I had a sharper one in here. Boy, when I go to like put all my pencils away that I have out right now from doing other pictures and doing these pictures, it's going to take me a month of Sundays. I've got Prismas out. I've got Colormore out. I have Fruit Funners out. Yeah. It's a mess. Alright, so since we're running out of tooth, I'm going to see what this does when I blend it, if I have any more room to just push it down in there. Okay. So, yep, a little bit more room. Not a lot, though. So I'm going to stop. Because then all the blender does is take away from what pencil is there, because the tooth is all filled. Okay, what do we want to do for this little dude's eyes? Let's see. Let's do them a should we do them gold? Like a yellow gold? Okay, we're going to redo the black in his eyes. And that way, I can also redo the little white spots. And this is just a watercolor black marker used just for this kind of stuff. It just makes the eyes pop a little bit more. There we go. And then we will take our white Posca. Let me try this watercolor a little bit. The other day I was coloring with these acrylic markers. And you know, it's not like I've not been doing this quite a long time. I know that people like me that are right-handed need to color from left to right. Because if you don't, you end up sticking your arm or your hand or your sweater or whatever you have going on right into the wet pens or markers or whatever you have going on. And it smears everything everywhere, all over the place. So if I teach you guys anything, please make sure you, if you're right-handed, you go left to right. If you're left-handed, you go right to left. Because if you do it any other way, unless you do top to bottom, and that would make it kind of hard. Sorry, I knew what color I wanted. I just didn't know how to get it there. Alright, where is that? Where did it go? There we go. View's a view. Welcome back. Okay. What do I want to do with this little dude's skin? I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go with a green? No, I already got a green skin. Oh, let's do this really light and see what happens. Because I'm really thinking this will kind of look kind of cool. So yeah, as I was saying, I am Did you catch View Live or me, Blue Skies? Yeah, but I smeared that color everywhere. I'm glad it was just on a test page. Stop it. Right now. Sit down. Go find a toy. A butthead. I don't know why I told him to go find a toy. He's gonna go find one and bring it back. Well, I'm glad you did catch me live because I haven't seen you in a while, and I think you're fantastic company. Well, I didn't know if she meant she caught your live earlier or if she caught mine. Blue skies, are you a mystery? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep him this color. And I'm just going to embrace it a little bit. Kind of make a few shadows and bring it out just a little bit. I don't want it too bright or dark. I just want it enough that you can tell. No, I do not. See, I'm out. So yeah, we're gonna bring that color out a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to coloring the blue. The blue. Yeah, I do have quite a bit, but I'm kind of to the point where I really like them. I'm not going to stop liking them. Don't get me wrong, but when do you say enough's enough? You know, because they're going to keep coming out with books forever. As long as we're buying them, they're going to keep coming out with them. And, you know, I'm sorry, but eventually I'm either going to have to rent a library or buy a new house. And yeah, I'm saying no. So I'm being very picky about which ones I get from now on, because they're just coming out with all kinds of them all the time. And I'd like to, you know, get other books or build up other collections, or, you know, instead of buying the Mythal books all the time. Yeah, I was just telling everybody I just ordered the new Kirby. And I don't normally order his collab books because, you know, I pretty much always got his books. But there's a lot of pictures in there from books I didn't get. You know, I didn't get the Alien World. I didn't get the... there was another one that was kind of not what I like. And I can't remember. It was, I think it was Myth... I don't know. Myth something. So I didn't get that one. So it's got a lot of pictures in it from other books that I will color. I just didn't want the other books because, you know, I can't say I would color half of the book. And if I can't color half of the book, then I don't want to buy the book. So, yeah, Mytho World or something to that effect. That's cool. So let's do some fingertips. And since this little dude is a dude, we are not going to color his fingernails. Alright, so I think the purple skin's coming out kind of cool. And I think for his fingernails, I think we're going to do a bluish purple. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Really lightly. Well, that way it kind of, you know, his skin is purple, but his fur is blue, and we don't want it to look like fingernail polish because he's a little dude. He's not a little dudette. Very cool, very cool. Yep. Mythic World. I knew it was Myth something. So yeah, I don't have that one, and I don't have Alien World. It just, those books didn't grab me a lot at all when he first came out with them. So I never did get them. So this way I get to color the few pictures that I will color out of them, and I don't have to buy the book. And then I don't think I have any more Mythic Graphic pre-ordered. I think I'm going to wait till they come out to see if I even like them. And then if I do, then I'll go ahead and get them. But I seen another book that I don't have of Kirby's that I do want. And I haven't seen a lot of people with it, so I'm not sure when it came out or if it hasn't came out yet. But I want it, so I think it's called Wondrous Animals. I'm pretty sure by what I've seen of it, it might be, I didn't read on it, but it might be another collab book. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when it came out. So, I'd have to go read up on it, but there was a few other ones I wanted this time that I put that one on hold. And summer's coming up. I really wanted to get that bag for my, like a carrying bag for my books. Because, you know, summertime, we don't stay home a whole lot. And I know I've got one vacation thing already planned. So I want to make sure I have the proper things to put my stuff in. Because yes, I am anal over my stuff. It's very expensive. Oh, Oz. Go tell Dad. I'm busy, honey. I'm busy, baby. Go tell Dad. Go tell Dad. Go on. Go get Daddy. Where's Dad? Where's Daddy? He's so damn cute. Can you sit like a pretty boy? Sit. Sit. Be handsome. Dad must not want to play because he's antsy. So I'm definitely not going to finish this tonight, but you all get the idea of what it will look like. And I think I'm going to do the background in acrylic. Because I just don't want to I don't like doing backgrounds in pencil. One, it eats up a lot of my pencil. And two, it's just a lot of space to do with pencil. So I'm thinking about doing the background in acrylic. And until I get a backup set of those markers, those are going to be only for my Disney books or Disney book, because I don't want to use them up doing backgrounds when they were bought for a specific reason. So I'll use my paints with my paint brushes. I don't know, I could do them in I could do it in the King Art gel sticks. Too many choices, that's my problem. That's the bad thing about adult coloring. You start getting into all these other things, and then you have all these different choices, and then you don't know what you want to do. It makes it more confusing, more frustrating than what it's supposed to be. So since I already had the idea, I think I'll stick with my acrylics. Because if I start doing, or I could do this, or I could do that, I'll drive myself crazy. So I'm going to go with my first choice and leave it at that. So I just want to remind everybody, in 2 weeks, well, a week to 2 weeks, I'm going to have an announcement because I am collabing with, not collabing, I don't know if that's even the right word. Me and 2 other creators have come up, I have come up with an idea, and I have asked them to go in on this idea with me, which, you know, is it's their channel is going to do for their channel, my channel is going to do for my channel, that type of thing. But we are going to do it all together. And I think y'all are going to like it. They seem to think it's a cool idea. So we'll be coming out with a date and a time. And all I'm going to say is y'all are going to love this idea. Whew. Seems like I've done a lot of coloring and I haven't gotten very far. Okay, so if you use the Brute Runner pencils, you're only going to get about 2 to 3 layers before you run out of tooth on this book. So make sure that out of that 2 to 3 layers is also your shading layer, because otherwise it's not going to work. That, like I said, that the little crevice that's in there in your paper, you know, starts filling up. Once it's full, you can't unfill it. So, boring stream, guys. But Again, like I said, I haven't been feeling good, so haven't really had a whole lot to talk about or done anything to talk about. I came down sick with this cold on Friday evening, which my daughter's going to kick my butt, but I had no idea I was getting sick. And hopefully, she's a lot younger than I am, so it probably won't even faze her. Oh, don't do that, you guys. Don't. For people that are just starting out, don't do that. Use your brush. Always use your brush. Doing this, if there's a small chunk of pencil that's on your paper, say it broke or it just crumbled, and you rub it like that, you're going to have blue streak all down your picture. And it'll ruin it because you're not going to get it out. Never use your hand. Always use your brush. Not to mention, you really don't want the oils from your hand on your picture. I don't know about most people. I mean, I keep my hands pretty well clean. But, you know, maybe you missed something or you, I don't know, done something and got something on your hands and then touched your book. It's going to be on your book and you're going to kick yourself in the butt. So just get in the habit of just not touching your picture with your fingers. That way you don't have to worry about oils getting on it or spaghetti that you had for dinner or something. Or the chocolate candy bar that you eat. You know, could be anything. Could be anything. We're supposed to have rain. We might have it right now. I don't know. It's dark. I can't see. And with all the lights on, I can't see out the window. But we're supposed to have it from 7 o'clock this evening to midnight tomorrow. That's too much rain. You know what I'm noticing about these pencils, the bigger area that I get into and this paper, I can see the pencil marks, the pencil strokes. I hate getting pencil strokes. And there's a way to cure that. I just happen to not be doing it for some oddball reason. But instead of going in straight lines, do your circles and you won't have those pencil marks. You won't get the pencil streaks. You just get in a habit of just going across the paper any which way, because you only do, most coloring pages are small little areas or not real big ones. So you just get in a habit of just putting down that pencil no matter which way you go. It doesn't matter because you don't see the marks. But when you're doing big areas and you do that, you'll see the pencil strokes. And I hate it when I color a picture and I see pencil strokes. Yeah, that's just me. What can I say? But usually if you see a pencil stroke, you can usually go over it a couple times and it'll blend itself right in and you won't notice it. I can tell with this pencil though, I'm going to use a lot of it doing this page because, man, oh man. Starting to wear out my fingers. Oh, something must have been on the page there. I could feel it with my pencil. Oh, and it left a circle. Is there something on the... Oh, I used Posca pen on the whites of her eyeballs. And you can feel it in here. And see, it left a little spot. See, and this is thicker paper too. You still gotta watch what you do on these things. So it doesn't matter what it is, it'll pick it up. That's okay. He's my little blue guy. He was out doing something in the woods and got something on his furry coat. I'd take a bath tonight and get it all out. So yeah, I think I've got, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 books coming. Plus the book cover. So yeah, I should have a nice little haul for y'all. Nice little haul, y'all. Alright, you guys, I've been on here almost 2 hours. I'm going to get off of here and go take my nighttime meds and enjoy some television. take some cold medicine and knock myself out. Some good old NyQuil. I didn't sleep worth shit last night. So, y'all take care of yourselves. Try to do something nice for somebody. Give them a smile as you're walking by. You never know what that smile and nod will do for somebody's day. All right, y'all be good. We'll talk to you again in a couple of days. Bye, everybody.